Do you think there's a difference in treatment from society, when a divorced man actually versus, a divorced woman?
Oh my God, that is like the biggest disparity that there is amongst the many other disparities that you have to deal with men and women. But men really don't have that. And I'm not somebody to sit and, bash men. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't.
course,
I
not
have
at
a
all.
lot of respect for the men in my life. I have a lot of respect for a lot of men around.
I know, and you have a son also.
I have a son, and so I'm not going to sit down over here and do this, man bashing over here. But yes, it's very easy for a man to move on with his life.
Malaika, divorce as a decision, like when you're, going about saying that, okay, fine, this is it. I'm going to, walk out of this marriage, or I'm, not going to be a part of this relationship. How tough do you think people find it to actually take that decision?
Well, it's never ever easy, like no other major decision in your life. And at the end of the day, someone has to be blamed. You always have to point fingers at someone. I think that's the general human nature to, to go about things. So yes, you'll always blame somebody, and it's never easy. But the person that I am, the kind of person that I am, I feel for me, happiness is the most important.
Yeah, of course.
And it's not just me. I think it's happiness of everybody around. So even if it means that I have to make or take such a major decision in my life, of course I didn't do it alone.
Yeah.
We're two people involved. And I think we eventually did think about a lot of things. We weighed every single pros and cons. And then we decided that I think it's better off that we move our separate ways, because I think we just be better people. Because I think we were just two people in a situation that were making each other extremely unhappy, which was impacting everybody else's life around us.
That's what my next question actually is, that, when you have children in a marriage, and I think that, it always has a negative impact, when the parents get divorced. But I feel that जब एक couple साथ में भी रहकर भी खुश नहीं है, I think that also invariably has a negative impact on, children.
Absolutely.
So how do you think that?
I think I would much rather see my child in a happy environment than be subjected to an environment that is completely disruptive.
Exactly.
And I think with time, I think my child is far more, accepting and far more, जैसे कहते हैं कि खिल रहा है अभी, because
and there's nothing more than a happy mother.
And he can see that we both as individuals are far happier than what we were in the marriage
and he's
earlier.
flourishing more.
Absolutely.
And any child, I think, would flourish more when
and
they see
he
their
did
parents
actually
happy.
turn around one day and he did say that to me. He says, "Mom, it's good to see you happy and smiling,"
So Malaika, what's your opinion about couples remaining friends after divorce?
That's a tricky one, because I think some manage to strike that balance, some never. I think it's more when you have a child involved. I think it's always essential to continue having some sort of a cordial relationship.
There'll always be that bond.
That'll always be that bond. So I think more when there are children involved, then you still maintain